everyone, it's Nicole again, and today I'm going to show you how I created this adorable birthday card using the new stamp set Spooktacular. Now this stamp set does have a Halloween theme to it, but I just love how a couple of the images and sentiments in this set could be used year round. I'm also going to be using the stamp set Sweater Weather. I'm going to use this little border here, and along with its coordinating dies. I'm also going to be using the birthday tags die set for this little banner here and the cupcake. And for the sentiment, I'm going to take this little word birthday and this hat here to go on top of the little kitty cat. Next, I'm also using these distress inks, the mini distress inks in colors Festive Berries, Sponge Sugar, Tattered Rose, and Scattered Straw. And I'm also going to be using this really awesome pack of sequins that Nancy made me from the Lawn Fawn headquarters the last time I was there. So I still have these and I love using those. I'm also going to be using a variety of Copic colors, and I'm going to be sharing which ones I'm using as we go along. But in the end, I'm also using some string here, some sewing string. But to get started, I'm just going to be taking a piece of watercolor cardstock that I'm using from Tim Holtz. And I was just double checking there to make sure I had the smooth side up. That's my favorite side to use. So I'm just taking some low tack tape here, and I just want to create some watercolor stripes, so I'm just going to be masking off a few little areas here to create the stripes look. And I'm starting off by placing the tape at both the top and bottom because I guess that's just the easier way for me to make everything even without having to pull out my ruler. So I think that looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to be taking all the ink colors. I'm just going to place them down or smear them down here on my craft sheet, and then I'm going to add water. So this is going to be really easy. All I did was add water here, and I'm going to take the water and ink mixture and I'm just going to place them here on the watercolor paper that is showing. And I'm just going to have fun with it and mix the colors together. There's no particular way I'm doing this here. I'm just having fun with it. Just kind of blending all the colors together. Okay. And now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tape here and reveal the stripes. I think that looks really cool. Almost looks like roses, like rose petals. So now I'm going to take this stamp here for the border, and I'm going to stamp that and then stamp it again on a piece of post-it paper because I want to create a mask. So I'm just going to cut off the bottom here and then just stick that right under on the bottom of the border so that I can start adding in the cat and cupcake images. So I want to use that cat, but first I want to stamp out the little hat. I'm just going to place that right in the center. And then I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to stamp it on the post-it sheet so that I can have a little quick mask. Just like that. And now I'm ready to stamp the cat. And I'm just stamping it in some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It's perfect for Copic coloring. Okay, now I want to stamp the banner and the cupcake. Start with the cupcake first and then the little candle. Now I'm just going to place the banner. You could place it on either side, like you could put two, one coming in from the left, one the right, but I kind of like how it looked just with one behind. And I also shifted that, that mask, the border mask, and I put it on top just in case. Now I can remove all the mask and start my Copic coloring. Okay, now that I'm done with all the coloring, I'm just going to take my Memento black marker and fill in a couple of the gaps. And then I'm just going to take the coordinating die here and die cut that off camera. I think that looks really cute. So now I'm going to be taking the stamp set So Much to Say, as well as the Spooktacular stamp set, and I'm going to be creating a sentiment, Have a Perfect Birthday. So first I'm going to mask off the Halloween portion of the sentiment, and I'm just going to stamp that at the top. Just remove that tape. Then I'm going to be using the word birthday from that happy birthday sentiment from the stamp set So Much to Say. Before I actually stamped that, I realized that I wanted it to be a little bit more exciting, so I wanted to add in the exclamation mark. And then I was just going to test that out first on my Post-it sheet. Sorry about that, I kind of went off camera here. And the image is just going to go right here in the center, so before I place it down, I'm going to add some 3D foam adhesive. It's going to look just like that. Okay, but before I assemble everything together, I wanted to take the watercolor striped image panel and adhere that to my cardstock, my pre-cut folded card base, just like that. I also like to add glue, only because I found with the watercolor paper, sometimes it tends to peel off if you're only using the tape runner, so I like to add just a little bit of glue, especially if I'm going to be giving it away. Now I'm just going to take some of this string here just for some added interest, and I think it's really cute too to go with the whole cat theme, like some messy twine or some messy string. I think that's really cute, so I'm just going to add that in here on the center behind the frame. This is totally optional though, you don't have to add this. I think it looks cute without it too, but I do like adding the string, especially because there's a little cat in the image. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, now that I like the way that looks, I'm just going to permanently adhere it down. I think that looks really cute. You could leave it like that also, but sometimes I like to add a little bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to take a couple of these sequins here, and just place them on and arrange them. Okay, now that I like the arrangement, I'm just going to take my glossy accents and permanently adhere those to the card. And last minute, I decided just to move that a little closer to the border and sentiment. Okay, and there's your finished card. I love how versatile Lawn Fawn stamps are, like how I used this cat here from Spooktacular to create a birthday card. And I hope you really enjoyed watching this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!